Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome to the first chapter of Let's Play Fallout 4 Wasteland Workshop. Now, I debated doing a video on this set at first because, well, Wasteland Workshop, it's not so much a separate adventure as it is just a DLC pack full of extra stuff, which, depending upon which online rumor you listen to, may or may not have been content that was planned for the original release of the game, but they couldn't get it finished in time. And based on what I've looked at it so far, there is some possible truth to that rumor. But enough of that. I am back in my homestead at Hangman's Alley, aka the Mercer Safe House. You'll note that I've kind of scrapped what I had here before, if you've been watching my regular Fallout 4 series, because I did want to get a chance to start from scratch based on some of the stuff that we've seen in the preview. So what we're going to do with this is I'm going to very quickly go through some of the new material, and I'm going to start trying to get my new dream lair built. Might not finish it in this video, I might come back and show you later. You'll notice I've still got dog meat in his house here. He doesn't do much except for get in and get out of that house, and I'd really like to move his dog house because, well, it just looks weird sitting on that ledge there, not quite lining up. And I really would like to get rid of this thing, but unfortunately I can't, so I've turned into a perch for my settlement recruitment drive. And one other little oddity that's a glitch that's come up with me setting up the big house I had here before in Mercer's safe house is that, oh, there's where the rest of that body went to. Yeah, the other annoyance is that because of that ash pile and, oh yeah, this Raider scum corpse, I've got a bunch of flies hovering around my home, stinking the place up because for some reason that body isn't decomposing, and neither is the ash pile up here. So I've turned that into the servants' quarters, such as it is. And other thing is, you know, I've got water pumps over here, quite a few of them actually, and I turned the whole eastern side of the lair into a little garden, perfect for farming the materials I need to make adhesive. Piper's still following me around, obviously. And yeah, I've assigned him and Nick Valentine to work on the garden, but neither of them is heading over there. And Dogmeat is enjoying himself quite well in the hovering doghouse.
Careful, this is rough territory.
Yeah, I know it's rough territory, Nick. That's why I'm homesteading it. And, but we are relatively safe here, and oh yes, the caretaker doesn't do anything either. In fact, I can't even give him orders. So, yeah, let's go ahead and open up the house commands and see what we can see. Now, the special is mostly stuff left over from the Automatron set. In fact, now I've got something to let me build iBot pods and build iBots. Structures, not much has changed here. We've still got the wooden stuff. I think they've added in some different railing. Metal has been changed a bit. Still got confabs. Very different walls, doorways, etc. Actually, less bright roofs. Concrete, this is a new one. We can now build concrete walls, floors, bunkers, and etc. I'll probably be using that for the basis of my home here, even though I don't have much in the way of concrete. The furniture options have also expanded a fair bit. We now got doors. Yes, we can quite finish with this menu. Got doors, fences, and here is where we've got the cages, spike poles, totems, tents, and yes, you can even build a bus to decorate your lair, or a trailer. But I'm not going to do that because that would just look silly in here. Furniture, they've got more options. We've now got a wider variety of chairs and benches and such. I think they've expanded the length of cabinets. I really hadn't looked at that too much. More bookcases and magazine racks and other such things. You got some more tables and miscellaneous. You got your bathtubs, bobblehead stands, TV, toilet, etc. Countertops as well. Decorations, this one they've also expanded a little bit. Got a few more options in here. In fact, I've got a cat bowl. because now apparently we can trap cats and collect cats for our settlements to improve morale, and we can also get meat bags if you want to go for the Raider super mutant look. A few more options for power and lighting, which is supposed to be one of the big selling points of this one. We've got fluorescent lights, track lighting, strobe lights. There's even a disco ball, if you should want one. There's a bit more miscellaneous gear here, including a decontamination arc to cleanse yourself of radiation. And here's the big kicker that they were selling, neon signs. The way this works is you just pick the letter in the color you want. You can get various symbols for this as well. Of course, you need generator power and any of that. I don't think they've added in much for the turrets and the various defensive options. Although, well, actually I take that back. We do have some more traps. And trapdoors and other things for your home. A little bit better than the ones we saw before. Resources. This hasn't changed much, except I think we've got the scavenging section. The Brahmin Trough is a new one. Stores hasn't changed much. Still need to get around building one of those in a settlement. Crafting table, same as the other was. Now the cages. Well, this is where we start getting into the various cages you can get. So for small cages, we've got a cat cage, a dog cage, mole rats, and mutant hound. That's a small one. Chance to capture a mutant hound when powered up. Shut off the power to release the captured creature. Medium cages, you've got a feral ghoul, a gorilla. We're going to get gorillas out in the wasteland. A gunner cage, an insect cage, a raider cage, and a super mutant cage. And I love the bait on this. You got Brahmin meat, jet for catching raiders, insect cage for mole rats, bottle caps for gunners, gorilla cage. Oh, you need a wild mutt fruit, and mongrel dog meat to catch the feral ghoul, because they're very discriminating. They won't go for any just rotten meat. It has to be mongrel dog. Then for the large cages, we've got Brahmin, which needs razor grain, Death Claw, which requires Yao Guai meat. Oh man, that's tricky. Mirelurk requires Mirelurk egg. Rad Scorpion cage requires a stingweed meat. And a Ragstack cage, well actually I've got everything to build that one. Yao Guai cage, you have to have Ragstack meat, so yeah, you've got to get the meat 1, get the meat 2, get the meat 3 to get your Death Claw. Because, yes, I am totally going to try and capture a Deathclaw for reasons that, well, you've been watching the Let's Play, you know where this is going. Then we got blue team, red team areas. Settlers assigned to this will be hostile to blue team raid contestants as well as captured creatures. So, yes, you can make your settlers fight to the death. And then we have some other miscellaneous things, including a beta wave emitter. Creatures released from cages while this is turned on will be non-aggressive toward you and your settlers. Although building this apparently requires an animal friend and Wasteland Whisperer feet. A quitting time siren causes nearby settlers to relax once turned on. That's a new one. So, yeah, we haven't really been given much in the way of options apart from the possibility of making people fight to the death on our behalf. So, you know, honestly, it's not bad for what you get for $5. I've heard many people complaining already online that, oh, well, gee, I can get all this with mods. I can get better stuff with the mods. Yeah, you can, but for $5 for a beta-tested, glitch-free, hopefully, knock on wood, you know, beta-tested, glitch-free, hopefully will work mostly well without a whole lot of glitches. DLC, you know, $5, that's not a bad deal. So, I've had second thoughts, actually. Rather than make you watch me build this, I'm going to go ahead and try and build this offline. Well, not offline, but off camera. And next time, you will get to see what I have done with the new and improved Hangman's Alley. We'll see you then.